All right, so I'm practicing making my first like chicken broth, bone broth, chicken stock. And this is kind of what I did. Use the chicken carcass or the chicken bones. They had them at the co-op already pre-bagged for like people who want to make chicken stock. It was awesome. So I got one of those. Apparently you can do more, like 2 or 3 carcasses at a time. I just did one because I had no idea what I was doing. So one was plenty for this little pot. And then, let's see, added the inside parts of the celery that normally, like if I'm going to be juicing celery, which I have some here I'm going to be juicing, but the inside part I don't really eat, so they said that you can put that part in here. And then I had some leftover onion in the fridge, like a half an onion, put that in. I put a couple carrots in. I was reading that you're not supposed to peel them. Like, these are organic carrots. You can leave the peels on. And then she had said in the thing that I was watching that you could even leave the onion peel on, but I did not because it's not an organic onion that I have, and I just thought I would want to take the peels off. And then I did put in a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I don't know, maybe a tablespoon. I didn't really measure it, but apparently that's supposed to help with something. And I put in a little bit of black pepper. You can use black peppercorns. I just used a regular black pepper. And then I put in some thyme, however you say that, and boiled it. I think I boiled it too long. You're supposed to bring it straight to a boil and then go down to low, like a simmer, where it's just barely bubbling. So now that I know that, it's down on low. And apparently you can add chicken feet. I did not do that. I have no idea where anybody would buy a chicken feet. And then I do have a lid that I will put on here when I'm done. Apparently, then you can, when you're, I have this little food thermometer thing. You're supposed to like boil it to be 180. I think mine is too hot right now. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to be 180. Maybe I can turn it up a little bit. I think I can turn it up a little bit because now it's going down to 160. So that's good. It's good to know I didn't ruin it. And then you can skim off the stuff on the top. I didn't really have there wasn't a lot of fat and all that kind of stuff that normally when you make chicken bubbles up to the top. There wasn't a lot to skim off, just the way that this thing was packaged. I think they didn't put the super fatty parts of the chicken in this package. So it were pretty lean cut, what I had in there already. And then I guess you just leave it like this for about 6 hours. I think I might have too much water. You're supposed to just put the water in to barely cover like what's in there. And I had a ton of water in, and then I added stuff later. So mine might be a little too bland or too watery than maybe ideal. I think you can also put rosemary in. I didn't have any. And then she said put the salt in and the garlic in at the very, very end, just for flavor and taste, not necessarily to cook it for 6 hours with like garlic in there can change the flavor. So that is it. We're going to see how this turns out. And this lid does not go on this pot. And then next I have this bunch of celery here that I have to wash up and get ready. I'm going to juice it. I'm getting my juicer ready back here. So it's kind of nice to be able to do this stuff like on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, kind of just have like more of a like just Sabbath, restful. I'm kind of fasting, but I mean, I did have some like lime in my water, and I'm going to juice this. I'm going to have some celery juice. So, but anyway, it's such a peaceful way to have the weekend start.